We must accelerate our efforts to boost intra BIMSTEC trade and economic ties. The development of a network of regional supply and value chains will reduce our vulnerability to external shocks and give our economies greater resilience and transparency. This requires us to accelerate cooperation that has been under discussion for long. Simultaneously, we must also work on a more ambitious trade facilitation agenda. Tomorrow, our leaders will also adopt a BIMSTEC master plan and transport connectivity. This detailed document provides a framework which can help us better align our national transportation and connectivity networks. It must be fully backed by energetic business collaboration. We must also accelerate efforts on ongoing initiatives such as the establishment of a coastal shipping ecosystem, of port facilities, of ferry services in the Bay of Bengal, as also power grid interconnectivity and a regional motor vehicles agreement. We live in one of the most disaster prone regions of the world. Activities that enhance our disaster management capacities merit our special attention. In this connection, we are taking steps to strengthen the functioning of the BIMSTEC Center for Weather and Climate that is located in India, which has been serving this region. We urge all BIMSTEC partners to consider joining the Coalition for Disaster Resilient Infrastructure within bracket CDRI bracket close. Much of what we can achieve in our national development efforts is, of course, predicated on a peaceful, secure, and stable environment. We cannot ignore the challenges that terrorism and violent extremism, as also transnational crime and narco trafficking, or indeed new challenges such as cyber attacks, pose to all of us. All of these affect our economic development efforts. We need to put in place the remaining elements of the legal architecture that will enable our law enforcement agencies to collaborate more closely and more effectively. The Bay of Bengal, achieving SDG 14 targets and ensuring a within single quote good order at sea single quote close in keeping with international maritime law, particularly UNCLOS, is a priority. A practical way to proceed is to have discussions using existing dialogue mechanisms, even while we put in place a plan of action in the maritime domain which is consistent with our national priorities. The science of oceans is not easy. To get matters moving, India is keen to develop platforms and initiatives that can enhance collaboration between our scientists and experts in the maritime domain. I take this opportunity to welcome H.E. Don Pramud Vinay, Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister of Thailand, as the incoming BIMSTEC chair. India look forward to working with you, sir, and your country during the course of your chairmanship to take the BIMSTEC agenda forward. And we do so recognizing that BIMSTEC will now get a charter and an institutional framework that has been strengthened in its 25 years of existence. Its areas of cooperation have been rationalized. We will utilize these developments to further build the organization to meet the aspirations of our peoples and their desire for a better life. In conclusion, may I underline that with respect to BIMSTEC,